becomes your cocoon.
It is a medical catastrophe by any standards of the imagination.
19-year-old Sarah Steele suffers from fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, FOP. FOP is an incredibly rare genetic mutation. Whenever muscle is injured, a genetic defect in FOP sufferers causes their immune systems to attack the muscle tissue instead of repairing it. A very powerful bone-forming hormone is carried to the affected area. Under its assault, muscles begin to calcify.
It's as if the muscles and the soft tissues of our body think they're bones, and when they're injured, they make a new bone.
When Sarah was born, she seemed perfect. The first sign of a problem was nothing more than a stiff neck.
She couldn't extend her neck. She couldn't turn it much. And within a couple of weeks of her life, she got little bumps on her spine.
She had a spur of bone that grew off of one of her ribs, straight through the skin in her back.
It was a sign that Sarah's muscles and ligaments were already turning to bone. By age 2, Sarah's arms were locked at 90 degrees in front of her. Sarah was growing another skeleton, and it was taking over her body.
She wants to touch the ears on this goat, but she can't bend herself forward or kneel down, and so she uses her knees to get down into that position and get her hands down so she can't extend her arms.
Sarah has one of the most severe forms of FOP that I have seen in any of the children. And so she seemed to go through the stages of transformation of muscle to bone at a much more rapid rate than many other children in the world.
Sarah has watched helplessly as one by one her muscles have turned to bone.
Well, I've lost pretty much all of my major joints, and I might have lost some movement recently in my ankles.
There's certainly nothing wrong with Sarah's mind. She participates in college life, even though her skeleton is already like a living straitjacket.
I have a little bit of movement in my arms, like I'm able to move my hand to reach my tray and to feed myself. But I can't brush my hair, and I need help putting in my hearing aid, and I often need help with my glasses because I can't quite reach